catch up. Today I'm gonna play a game called Return to Grace. Actually, off. I think you guys should hear me. Today we're playing a game called Return to Grace. Huh.
Stick's not responding. Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh there it is.
You could have told me that it was in a while. It wasn't long. How is that?
Addie? Addie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
Oh, what's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, we're
My
not
hull is
stupid.
intact. Thrusters 2 and 4
yeah.
are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have enough
Alan,
to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, it's literally manual. 1 second. I'm just getting some crumbs off my hands. Sorry if the noise was annoying.
Seriously. This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh.
Are we talking to someone real or
Visibility's
AI?
terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new, just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
All right. Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here. I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
There's something man-made here. It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan. There's a little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
This looks climbable.
I'm climbing. Ooh.
Which way here?
I've no clue what. Okay. I think both of them led the same way. I think one was the quicker.
Oh! There goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
That is not funny.
Looks a little tight.
I have to interact with anything. I can't just go through it. Oh, yay. Wow.
It's opened up again.
Okay, so now the watch is done.
Another station. Too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here. So it makes sense they would track activity. The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
Close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh my god. This has to be it.
What are you seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at what must be the Spire superstructure. I can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Yeah, let me before I get caught by some random monster.
Did you make it, Addie?
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
Yep.
I'm in. All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
Oh. So is Grace a person? Or like an alien or something? Ooh. Yee. Oh, it's a teleport. I thought we'd gone into pitch black. Oh, okay.
The light still works.
Oh, wait, no, we have. Oh. Guess
You
this
should
is like-
see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Nice. I hate this.
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy. These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Keep running into these stupid
The
phones.
structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
Ooh, okay, we made it to a gap.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addie. We've had our hopes dashed before.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Wouldn't do that because if it went on, you'd die. The signal's getting.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon.
It's probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
Oh, we were fine.
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
Yeah, 'cause then you'd be stuck in an abandoned thing and you probably wouldn't be able to get out.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Addie?
Oh,
no.
oh, crap. I think that was the last fall that we had. Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addie?
I'm working on it.
That looks like a Pokemon.
The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it
Okay,
is.
so the Gray
perfect
is
setup
it
for
like
disappointment.
structures?
I found the beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect. The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close. Watch the meter closely and move your hand slowly to find the position. First position is locked. Second calibration position is up. That's 2, and here's the final position. That's it. We're in. Accessing the network now. Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
Alan,
good.
you there? Alan?
Hello?
Ha!
A visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Oh, there we go.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune. And then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Okay, this game's actually quite good. That should be enough. Nah. There we go.
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
I feel like this game is
What do I do
quite
here?
a lot like that
This
game
is a
that I said
security
about
panel.
this.
I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Okay. The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then, until we have a better idea of who you are.
Wait 1 second, I'm just gonna go close my door.
So what
because
exactly are
the
you?
hallway's really creepy.
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's
it's supposed
primary
to be walking
servers
this
should come
entire time.
online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
So, was Grace a human or an AI? Because that's confusing me right now.
Go ahead and activate the elevator.
Ooh, that's cool.
This looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
Amazing. Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today. Can you open this?
With some difficulty, I will need to direct power from logic to control processing. And I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
Oh, good luck. Yay. I'm on my own.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again.
Alright, so this guy's control.
You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
This is cool. Creepy though, I don't like exploring abandoned. Where do I go? So not back here.
So, why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all part of Grace.
Okay, so
Aspects of her infinite power.
I
Shadows
think I
of what
might have
was,
figured out
and
what the
promises
object
of
this
what
game
will
is.
be.
To like
I
make
was the light
Grace
that shone in the darkness. I was
merge
the
them.
hand that
So
divided
Grace
the
is an
firmament.
AI, and these are parts of Grace, and our job is to piece Grace back together.
The turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
Which turbine? That turbine? Do I call this?
Going down.
Whee!
I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not. You must now go to the magnetic crane.
I know.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes. You must first cast out the old turbine.
How do I? Okay.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
Where? Into one of these. Okay. Okay. I have to hold it.
Now you shall place the new turbine.
The one on the right. What if this one fails? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all the latches again. I'm gonna have to put in the safety latches so it doesn't just shoot out.
Everett?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
Grace? We just meet Grace. About the safety latches.
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my
Why
glory.
two AIs?
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
And you were showing such promise.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Let's just hope that control guy doesn't come back. I don't know why, but he doesn't seem that nice, really.
From what I can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire. I will illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
Okay. That was the way that we came from. It keeps lighting up and that freaks me out.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Don't
Alright,
call
what's the
them
pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Taw.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
Greek letter
The
Chi!
Roman numeral 10?
Okay.
Okay. We got that. Through the entire thing.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Do you believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my theories,
Yeah.
yes. This must be the main entrance.
Ooh, okay.
I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addie. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
Where am I going?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the
I
spire,
feel like the control
but they no longer
part
store
of
any
Grace
useful information.
is like the actual bad part of Grace. He doesn't seem that nice.
Is this an airlock?
Yes, the spire beyond this point can be pressurized. I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
Hello, Addie.
Hello.
Hello,
So
Empathy.
you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush.
I like
If
Empathy.
you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
I feel like all of them represent something. Ooh.
Wow. How
I
are
feel
these
like
plants
all of
still
them
intact?
represent like emotions.
They must have been subject to a very
so
sudden
all
drop in
parts of the
temperature
brain.
while
so
still alive.
Logic
What is this place?
is always
Remaining
thinking
connected
about,
to one's
like,
natural world is
not
important
really
for a
thinking
person's
about other
well-being.
people. Like
A fitting
empathy.
starting point for those entering the structure, don't you
Empathy is
think?
like empathy. She was quite friendly
Do you
to us when
recognize
we
any
first
of the
met her.
objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think of them. For the calibration process.
Nice.
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs. Do you see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness? The flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important.
So
I know these
logic
things in
is
the
always
balancing
like
of
quite
illuminatory
quite
aeronautics.
smart, or like
Fancy words do not
always
make this
thinking
any
about
less idiotic.
certain things.
Go ahead, Addie. There are no wrong choices.
Oh, I don't know. Is there a red flower? Yes. Yes. You.
This one.
I had a feeling you'd pick that. You're a risk taker. There's a passion in you, a fire you can barely contain that drives you to complete your mission. I'm making the lighting adjustments now. Ah, perfect timing. The room is fully compressed and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
Nice.
Very
It's
good.
like a very
Now,
calm
when
place.
you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Oh, why does empathy sound
Okay.
like one of the AIs that you'd find on like one of those like health
Now I want you to
apps?
take a deep breath.
Where? Oh, A.
Nice, deep breath. Hold no. I want you to take a slow, deep breath and hold it until I tell you to
I really
release.
feel bad. No, I can't.
Deep, wait until I say release.
Not very good at following simple instructions, are we? Perhaps it's because Addie realizes that none of this is important.
Shut up!
Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful.
What if I held it in for forever?
And when you're ready, another deep breath in. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath.
I'm surprised empathy hasn't gone mad.
Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Which button? Second, I'm trying to fix it. Not letting me. I'm holding. I need help. I can't. 1 second, let me do something. Gotta do quickly. I'm tapping it. Oh, you're gonna spam it. You got to
Wonderful.
spam it.
How's that feel, Addie?
Kinda nice.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
Okay. What was that okay like?
Once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Almost there.
This is not tense.
Let's try again.
No. Oh god, I'm so bad at this.
Hold it. 3, 2. That's okay. Try again.
How in the world did you get this far, Addie?
Just concentrate on your breathing.
I think the game's making me fail, and I have to get to the end.
Hold it.
Oh no, I'm
3,
practicing.
2, 1, and that's 10 seconds.
Oh, I did it!
Excellent, Addie. We've done great work
I'm
here today.
literally balancing.
I've
it.
made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
I bet she's gonna go on a whole tantrum.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Holy shit.
Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working. You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here. This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason. No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to
We've
tell
got
the
3
solar
AIs
system
now.
of my
No, 4.
return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Wait, she turned on
Grace's
control.
core processors contain
I think that
only
was an
these 3
accident,
systems.
Same
Can
with
you
Grace.
combine the systems?
Oh no,
Take
not
the edge
Grace.
off Control
Empathy,
with
but
a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
All right.
we just created a new one.
Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel. Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems. Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
Alright, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
What about the jetpack? Could we rewire the jetpacks to work?
This one looks to be in working order.
Yeah.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. Alright, pal. Let's try this one on for
Oh
size.
no, I'm not gonna be good
So,
at it.
what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
I like control.
Okay.
I like PAL, I mean. I like control and thingy merge.
Whoa. I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
I'm burning
Someone
me.
remove them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Mine's pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
Not that simple.
okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Whee!
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
Hey, let's just talk control.
Alright. This should be close enough.
I like PAL.
It's so bright and warm.
I like empathy.
Just
and
hold me
PAL.
steady.
This is really hard.
Burning the pod.
Ugh, it's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
I can't.
Ugh.
You may want to ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
Oh, empathy still exists.
Short bursts, Addie. He's
I
really
think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally. There's more ice here on the right.
Come on. Fire!
Oh, hold it steady.
Sorry, this is awful.
You're quite sadistic, aren't you, Addie?
Okay, let go. Start again. It's great to have brakes.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Whee! It's gone.
Let's keep going.
On it.
This is actually
And
really
this
fun.
last bit here.
I like this game. Tell me, guys, if you want to do a part 2. That'd be really good.
Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done.
I'm glad that we're almost done. It's so hard to control this thing. Let's just hope control doesn't. The control part.
I think that's it.
They only
think you
use
can get me
the
back?
control
Yeah,
parts,
I
the
know.
Energy.
Stuff to do.
Huh. Don't want to leave Pal though. Hopefully she can help sometimes. Sometime again. Safely?
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we don't leave Pal behind. I want to see what happens when we merge some of them, because we just literally got a part of Grace. So what if we ask the logic to merge herself with all the other AIs when we get the rest? That would create Grace, right?
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
Hope so. I don't like how she said hope so. Kind of scary. 40 minutes.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Yeah. Ew. Oh, this is beautiful. I like this. It's like we're on Earth. Except we're not because the windows are frozen, so it's literally... We're literally
This
just
looks like a
seeing light.
settlement.
Actually,
Can't believe how well preserved it is.
no. Wow.
Think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional,
Yeah,
it's not
Logic's
entirely
quite
impossible that someone's
annoying
taken up here.
Sometimes.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable PAL now.
No.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Him? Okay.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
And I thought you were getting the hang of these. Very well. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel. Just having PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we did switch PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something.
There.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
I think Pal's the most likely to be a 4-year-old. Like, they're kind
The
of
key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly all right.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant
Yay.
me access? Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down.
No.
I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow PAL here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Let's see.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry.
I like how
Perhaps
we're
we'll
just
find
making
something
these
helpful there.
new ones.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
It's like that game in Among Us. There's a game in Among Us that's kind of like one of the challenges.
This looks like another control room.
This looks like it's really old but really futuristic.
This
like
must be the
retro
spire
future.
structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
You would need to access the console, which is directly across from the map.
Oh, okay, so here.
Is this the console?
Yes, this is where humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Of course, yes, let's give that a try. I like that.
There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
Yay.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
All right. What are we looking for?
Grace Space processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the Spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Where am I going?
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
We're gonna need access to a lift, which would require that giant lift. There's a big problem though. It's inaccessible. Where am I going? I have no clue. I have to access. I had to access the menu just to figure out what I am doing. Could I move a bit faster? Okay, so we need to find a way onto level 2. I feel that there might be a way from here, but we can't really. Can we? Why am I moving so slow in here? And I move so fast outside. Like, look at the movement change. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I supposed to go this way or something? What's in here again? No, I can't. Okay, so it's within here. Who's this? Who you?
It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
Huh. Spire caretaker, maybe.
I can't go anywhere.
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the Spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
So we've got to go up, but I can't figure out how we're going up. Like from here, it seems like I could get down there if I was able to climb over, but unfortunately it won't let me.
I can climb this.
I
yeah.
suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Yay. Whee! What if the plants start growing really fast? I love this game because I would feel really alone and really scared because I'd be literally on my own if I played this game
It's pretty much a straight shot across.
without these
sturdy enough.
AIs.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addie.
I
If
will
you
be-
broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
Can I level myself, bro?
Whoa.
Addie!
We need to give that new configuration a name.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
I love how Pal's just that dumb that she just links everything to like one of the first things she's ever seen. She
Please,
saw.
be careful.
Oh, we
This is
named
so
her
cool.
mom.
Quiet, please.
We named her.
Just
mom.
concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie.
No!
Oh, we literally just named her mom.
You're still not helping.
I'm just dumbfounded because they named her mom. Mom. Well, I'm not American. Mom. Oh, I feel like one of the others would help. No, you can only go on this one. I feel like the third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. If I cannot actually cross this, and it's literally me, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Oh boy.
Easy, Addie. Concentrate on your breathing. Very good.
I think
Now
I've got
keep
the trick.
walking forward.
I can't watch.
Yeah, so don't. Oh wait, no, the AI, they can't not watch. Yo, we made it.
I knew you could do it.
Thanks,
You
Empathy.
should really try running across next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd
Yeah,
be
I
faster
feel like
too.
smarts mixed with empathy
Looks pretty
would
empty.
literally be the...
Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That must be her symbol.
Is this
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
cleaner water?
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a
Someone
way to the next
washroom?
level.
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
Just shut up, Logic. Come. I don't like that.
I light up the pattern for you.
Thanks, Mom. I feel like something's gonna end up jumping out at me. Like a really crazed
Another
old
empty
man
bedroom.
called Everett.
Where did these go to?
This entire settlement is connected to a vacuum tube system. From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction, the top of the spire.
I'm out on one of the balconies. Oh, there.
People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
Or just to honor a stupid AI called Grace. I don't like this music.
Here's the code.
Like, I feel scared. Because I heard that rustling. It's just... Like she said, you sound like my mom.
Not much here either. Here we go.
Yeah. I'm scared. I looked at this game, I was like, there's gonna be aliens. I actually played a bit of a test run before we started, and I didn't actually make it
We
far.
still have one level
I
to
literally
go.
didn't even make
Hey,
it to that weather
There's
station
another beam
back
here.
at the start. The
I think
first
it's
one.
a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments.
Even if I fall, I can still climb back up. And I've taken worse falls than that.
Might be worth it.
It's a lot farther down. Are you sure?
Yeah, we have to go that way. It's better
Please
to go.
don't fall.
How would saying that be helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
Let's keep it that way.
Hang on. You got this.
I love how we're mixing everything with
Trying.
empathy. It makes everything better. If we mix control with logic.
That's it. Well done.
Control with logic would make some horrific stuff. What about control, logic, and empathy? In one? Oh, that'd be cool. I like that.
Oh
Good
boy.
idea.
Easy, Addie. Concentrate on your breathing. You're in control.
No, I don't want to be in control. I don't want to be
Totally
inside
worth it,
control.
right, Addie?
He's an idiot.
I don't have words.
I don't have words. Okay. Get busy living or get busy dying. Use the beam as a shortcut. That was a rare achievement, so I'm happy. 15%.
This is level 3, Addy.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
I'm hoping that we
What's
don't
the
run
code?
into a crazy
Of
man.
course. I'm sorry I don't handle beams very well.
Well, it shows you care, I guess.
Yeah, makes that
Any way of
part
knowing
of
if this was
everything.
Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
These are crazy bed sheets. They look different. Weird. I think Everett's a crazy man who's lived like over 700 years. I feel like this is Everett's room. Everett!
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
Oh, we're getting a merge.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister. You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
Hello, Grace. I thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
All right.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
Sounds like Grace chose who
I
came
like all
here.
of these.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all. Here you go.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Let's try this one.
So really our main job is to read canisters.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from Earth Station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
Okay, so something really bad happened.
That's a little ominous.
Yep.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus in a big dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again. This time up north, I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated. That would be
So
a game.
they treat
That's my wish.
they treat Grace
So how
like
do I
a
end
god.
this report?
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Here you go.
There we
I
go.
like how the new configuration can do it for me. Just in case if I can't. Ooh, the canisters are on the bed this time. I don't like the positioning of these canisters. They're kind of weird. The way that the place. Where am I going? Going somewhere near here. There.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Or you could uncover more canisters and learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on. Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
Yeah, hold your horses, mate. No, there.
I'm here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help, who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory, her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
Huh.
Oh, I've got one! We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
Yeah, how would Grace answer to those? This was made for multiple people. And we know that because it's got lots of seats.
Did you like my little game?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself. Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
Where? Where door? I want to take off again. There we go. There you are. I hate it how this thing is so big though. Whoa!
The Spire pilgrims must have gathered here. Do you think Grace appeared to them?
Through what means?
I don't know. Seems like the kind of place to make an entrance.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Wait, what they treating this? They treat her like a god. She is
Must
literally
be some sort of
a god.
A view out over the masses.
I like how we're with
The
the
masses found their own way up.
Yep, true. I'm just hoping we don't run into a human named Grace.
Seems to be holding my
Or
weight.
like a god. Yep. Don't think that bit will. There was a lot of glass shattered, so I feel like Grace would have stood up here. People got mad. Or maybe she wasn't here at the time it was attacked. And that's why this was attacked.
Looks like people
She
camped out
wasn't there.
here. This must be an attempted barricade.
I don't like to explore these. This is definitely like that game, except without the zombies.
You'll want your light, Addy.
Thanks. Yay! Oh, that
Second
looks-
barricade. Looks like they got under this one. Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
Oxygen tanks. Everett upped the ante. Cut off life support here.
Hold on, Addy. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
Okay, that automatic. That's automatic. Oh, shit.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Addy.
We don't want to turn on the
An
beacon.
emergency exit?
For certain, it opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet. What happened here?
More rioting?
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Addy.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
Yep.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Whoa, hang on.
No, Addy.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely
Yeah,
throughout
look,
every
everything
aspect of the spire.
Yep.
My words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise. Yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
I'm gonna stay with these guys.
You
'cause
must
I
not
feel
do
like
this, Addy.
Control would
In
end.
taking this risk,
would
you
control
jeopardize
turn on the
all of
beacon.
humanity.
Become
Would you
like
deny
a
them
Grace.
my guidance and protection?
This is what can happen
And
when
become
you
like
make
a new
ultimatums.
Grace, but an evil
You and
one,
your
and
ilk
he
were
will end up
distracting
knocking
Addy
me
from her
off the
true
edge.
purpose.
We are providing Addy with a variety of perspectives.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
Nope.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Yeah, because
Storm.
no.
Hello? What's the interference from the storm? Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest servers to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan?
No, we lost our only
Alan!
living AI.
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Yep.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk. What are you thinking, Addie?
It's the fastest way to the other side.
Yep. This is
Or
what
to
they
the
do
bottom
now.
of the canyon?
I'm with you, Addie.
Slow and steady. Don't forget to breathe.
That's what I'm doing. I'm literally listening to empathy in real life.
Breathe, Addie.
What happens if I fall? Do I respawn?
That's it. Well done.
Oh boy.
In through your nose. Out through your mouth.
That's what they tell me when I have like asthma
You're in
attacks.
control.
Or when I get hit by the ball in the chest.
Not sure this was the smartest choice.
Nonsense. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But what kills you, kills you.
Yeah.
Take it in, Addie. How many humans can say they've climbed across a train track bridge thingy in a lunar ice storm? We only live once, right?
Not sure that applies to you.
Oh, maybe not. But who knows what's going to happen at the end of all this?
Death is
Thought
with the
enjoy
great
wasn't
adventure. Yay.
Maybe you're right, pal.
Am I supposed to jump or something? No, that's the bad way. We're gonna go this way. Yay! No, I don't have to jump this.
That's a bit of a stretch.
You can make that. Right, Addie?
Please consider the consequences here.
You're back.
Consequences.
I never left, Addie. I simply can't. And you can't make that jump.
It is unlikely, and a failed attempt would risk grave injury.
Listen to logic. You must turn back and take the canyon path.
But we're so close.
Here goes nothing.
Yes!
I know I made it. No. Oh. Not
You
dead.
okay? I think I heard something break.
That would be Addie's helmet light. Otherwise, your suit is intact.
Just winded, I think.
I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought for sure you could make it.
Sorry to disappoint.
Your vitals are still good. Can you stand?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
this game.
it's
This
just-
game is perfect.
Addie,
So glad I
Say it,
installed
Mom.
this.
You were right.
Great one. Okay.
I don't want
I wonder
to
if we're gonna
fight.
finish this in
I
one
want
session,
you
which
to
I
be
don't want to
okay.
do because I don't
Are
have
you
long.
okay?
We're on like 74 minutes right now, so
Not
we'll
really,
post
but-
a video to YouTube after this.
But you're going to push on.
Gotta push on.
Whew. These AI companions are so helpful.
How much farther?
I
It's
wish
another
there
50
was a
meters to the
mod.
base of the
Someone,
lighthouse.
please, someone,
wasn't so bad
make
then.
a mod where
You
we
still
can
have to find a way
add
into
all
the
of these
lighthouse.
AIs
So there's
into
still
other
time to
games.
regret not taking
Oh,
the
that
free
would make
ride
every
to the
game
top.
beautiful.
And what would have been the fun in that?
Yeah, what would have been fun in that? This game is beautiful. I love it. It's perfect. I'd be scared if these AIs weren't here. I love how we've gone along with it. And the funny thing is, they named logic and empathy control. What did we make? Wait, no, not control. Mom. Wait, no. What was her again? She was logic and empathy.
What's this?
No, wasn't that
An
Pow? Who
emergency
was Pow?
escape ladder. You could
Oh, no,
work out
Pow
the
was
override to bring it
control
down,
and
or see if there's
everything.
another way up.
She was nice. She's nice, but also dumb. can't finish it, I'll make a part 2. I might not be able to finish it.
Dead end.
Yay. Great. What do we do now? So
There's the top of the ladder. Should I jump for it, pal?
You know I'm up for anything. Jeez, that looks
yeah,
hard.
that does look.
Yeah.
So you don't want to mess with the computer thingy?
I was just hoping there was another way.
You could always throw stuff at it. Maybe shake it loose.
Might be worth a try.
Go to the bottom of it and shake it loose. Might end up getting hit in the head, but so what? Here. Here?
Maybe some loose ice chunks would work.
Loose ice chunks. Where loose? Oh, loose. Don't even know. There's no way.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well.
We need to find
But I'm
2.
here if you require my assistance.
That's 4. This is 2. Right, so now we turn on this one. And then we turn on that one. That makes 50. Easy!
You're so smart, Addie.
Compared to what?
Why wouldn't you let me help with the override?
Sorry, pal.
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
Satisfying to do the work sometimes.
Yep. I'm sorry, Jack, that you had to do the work. Sorry, Jack. It's kind of annoying when Jack just does all the work, and then you want that bit of confidence, so you do it yourself, and Jack's like, oh, yeah, then don't do the work unless we ask you to, mate.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
That's convenient.
Yay.
For once.
Yay. I think I'll end it okay, I'll do 2 more minutes, and then I'll probably end it here and do part 2 later.
Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Addie. But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yeah, stop making everything lighter.
And you may still be redeemed with the
I
activation
want to
of the
delete
beacon.
control, because I feel like control
Always
is the
with the
thing
beacon.
that ruins
Yes,
the entire thing.
always with the beacon.
I feel like if we delete control, it would be the best for Grace to delete control.
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea.
Oh, do I have
Unless
to
you
come
want
off
to
now?
preserve your suit
Okay, I'm
oxygen
just gonna
in
finish
case
this.
of emergency.
Okay, yeah.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
We'll go. Don't worry, it's fine. Here we are.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Hey, I'll do a part 2, but I think I'm gonna end it here now. Is there a save? There's a save. Game, is there a save? Oh, you can hide that. No, I'm not gonna do it. It makes it look cool. Control I think I'm gonna end it. We're at chapter 5 though. I didn't know there were chapters. Anyway, I've had lots of fun and I will do a part 2. Maybe tomorrow, I think. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. But I think it's time that I end it. I think it's time that I end this. I will do a part 2. I love this. It's a beautiful game. I will play part 2. I promise. And then I'll do Killer Frequency and Subliminal, because we never finish those. This has been a great experience, and I've been glad to get... Every game that I play, I do a little test run at the start, and if I think it's good enough, I put it on stream, so you guys can enjoy it with me. See you guys in part 2. Bye.